Thank you, Leah. The Louisiana Department of Health is pulling back its efforts to promote vaccines. It comes at a time, though, when the state of Texas is dealing with a measles outbreak.
So obviously there is some concern for some individuals, including the New Orleans Department of Health, and they're pushing back on what the state is telling them to do, vowing instead they're going to continue rolling out mass vaccination efforts and campaigns, they say. Winston Reed is joining us live outside the New Orleans Department of Health to share more on this.
You can still receive very important health information and vaccine information at the New Orleans Department of Health within City Hall, because the New Orleans Department of Health is the only independent local health department in the state, so they don't have to abide by the state directive. This information the local department finds very important because right now 5 children have already died from the flu this flu season, including one 5-year-old. That's according to the Louisiana State Department of Health's website. And you know, we're continuing to see the vaccination rate in children decline this flu season as well. On the State Department of Health's website, Louisiana Surgeon General Ralph Abraham wrote in a letter that products like vaccines benefit some and hurt others. He goes on to add that medical decisions should only be made between a patient and their doctor. Now, he did mention that the state will continue to stock and provide vaccines. However, Dr. Jennifer Avegno from the New Orleans Department of Health believes the directive from the state will cause more children to become susceptible to diseases like flu, COVID, and even measles.
And it really requires a very high number of folks to be vaccinated in order to have that herd immunity. When that drops, as it has, we're going to see more outbreaks. And again, you know, measles is not just a rash. Most of us have never seen it in our lifetime, but we know that at least 20% of folks that get it are ending up hospitalized, and many of those have serious lifelong complications. So why would we want to encourage outbreaks from diseases like measles to occur when we could easily prevent them?
And the city officials are stepping in to help. Earlier this month, New Orleans City Council did pass a resolution to commit its efforts to supporting vaccination within the city of New Orleans. That includes distribution as well. And Dr. Avegno says the New Orleans Department of Health will increase the number of mass vaccinations events in order to fill the gaps, to fill in the gaps that was left by the state. Reporting live at the Department of Health, Winston Reed, WWL, Louisiana.